True sincerity. This is the topic of discussion for this glorious evening. True sincerity. So far, this yoga is concerned. Sincerity is indispensable in this spiritual endeavor. That's what Sri Aurobindo quotes. And if you consider the normal fields of life, normal go of life, sincerity will bring progress and prosperity in life. Honestly speaking, without sincerity, nothing big can be achieved. For that, actually, the indispensable condition is sincerity. Maybe from the very beginning of your awakening of consciousness, you have been and you will be advised to go in a sincere and very sincere, true sincere way, so that in life something can be achieved. Something can be achieved. That's what the factor, Sincerity. Till now, within I think 1.5 minutes, couple of times I have quoted or recited the term sincerity. What really this sincerity means? Externally, outwardly, someone you have to be sincere. It has got its value. For sincerity, you are rewarded in many ways. That's what you have seen. But what is really this sincerity? This is the dictionary meaning, if you can be able to find. Sincere is the term. From that that term you are getting the extension is sincerity. Sincerity. How? What is the real true meaning? True meaning. When we talk, be sincere. Be sincere. And sincere, genuinely, you can find the meaning will be there. Free from pretense. Free from pretense. You don't have to be under the formal cover of the pretense. You must get rid of pretense. No pretense. Already that message I think you have heard. No pretense. No pretense. Be. Don't pretend. Be. Because that is a very difficult thing. Normally what we do, we pretend in our life. But thing is that so far sincere and sincerity is concerned. To be what is the real meaning? Free from pretense, genuine, honest, frank. These are the simultaneously you can go some synonymous terms. These meanings you can take in those way. Free from pretense, genuine, you have to be genuine. Third, you have to be honest. And finally, you can find another term, frank. And from this term, sincere, you are getting the sincerity. That is adverb. Sincere way means sincere way. Now understand the sincere, that the four meanings simultaneously, synonymously you are getting. Free from pretense, genuine, honest, and frank. And this sincere way is nothing but the sincerity. So we are going to have a discussion on this sincerity right now in this glorious evening. That is on true sincerity. I think everything almost we are going to discuss from Sri Aurobindo right now. Sri Aurobindo quotes, whatever one wants sincerely and persistently from the divine is sure to give. Divine is sure to give. Simultaneously, I can remember one message from the Divine Mother. All sincere prayers are granted. Each call is answered. In that way, you have heard about the term sincerity. Very nice term. All sincere prayers are granted. Normally, prayers are granted. Whatever you pray, something you get. To some extent, it is actually granted, you get it, but thing is that may not be all. But thing is that Sri Aurobindo eventually assures us, brings the assurance for us. What is that? Whatever one wants sincerely and persistently, two terms you have used, here is used. Whatever one wants, how? Sincerely and persistently from the divine. Actually, we don't know divine. We don't know how to ask for the divine. And the term is, condition is that sincerely and persistently, that is a big issue. Big problem for us because we don't know how to go, how to handle, how to manage. But the question, whatever one wants sincerely and protestly from the divine, not from your parents, not from your teachers, not from your friends, whatever is there, in which way you understand. But from the divine, persistently and sincerely, the divine is sure to give. That is the condition. Divine is sure to give. But thing is that two conditions must be satisfied. One is sincerely, and second is persistently. From whom? From the divine. And the divine is compelled to give, is sure to give. Next page, goes forward. When one aspires with sincerity. Initially, we have Sri Aurobindo has used once sincerely and persistently. In the next phase, it is not want but aspiration, aspires. When one aspires with sincerity, the strength is given. Aspiration, aspiration means if you are expecting something only on the four aspects, four things when you are aspiring, you are desiring, you are wanting to get, needing to get. That's what in Life Divine Sri Aurobindo has quoted. Freedom, immortality, God and light. Freedom, immortality, God and light. If you are seeking for, if you are asking, if you are willing to get, then you are aspiring. And the fifth term, excluding, bearing this few or to these four, that is bliss we are adding later. Bliss means 4 plus 1, that is 5. Once again I will try to quote you. These 5 things you are seeking for, you want, you are asking, then definitely you are in the way of aspiration. Freedom, immortality, God, light and bliss. Here, but still in the course it's here using the term that aspiration. When one aspires with sincerity, the strength is given. Initially, the strength is given that ends by surmounting the difficulties and reaching the goal. Surmounting the difficulties and reaching the goal. You have got your goal. You have got your objective. Not the goal that I am going to get a job. Not the goal that the thing that I want to get married. Not the goal that I have earned around some money, very good money. I have got my ambitions fulfilled and not. It is not the thing, because the term has been used by Sri Aurobindo categorically. Eventually, this is a sincere aspiration. Sincere aspiration. That way Sri Aurobindo has quoted. I will try to quote it again, try to explain it again. You have got the goal. This goal is not material goal, physical goal. This goal is actually supreme goal. That is a divine goal. Goal is only divine. Under that, actually, you have Sri Aurobindo has quoted something like, divine, that transformation, perfection, supramentalization, spiritualization of life. So many ways you can go that way. But the goal is there. For a spiritual sadhak, spiritual person, the goal, the only goal, one and only goal, that is really, that is your divine. So to go to achieve this divine goal, to achieve this, to succeed in this mission, you will find so many difficulties. Roads are not that much safe and secure. So many, you can understand, you can imagine number of difficulties will be coming. And these, you can't make any escape from that. You can't bypass that. You have to fight and refight. You have to surmount these difficulties. Otherwise, they will be following. If you are bypassing one, then another will come, another will be coming. Then you will be unable to actually surmount all these things. So you have to come to the battleground. You have to surmount your difficulties. And once you are surmounting all the difficulties, then naturally there is a possibility of reaching your goal. Spiritual goal, I am telling. Not any material goal. Spiritual goal I am speaking. So when one aspires with sincerity, the strength is given. The strength is given. With this strength, you have to surmount the difficulties so that it will be helpful and easy for you to reach the goal. That is what the requirement. And mother quotes here in the quotes again. If you have a sincere aspiration, once again. Initially, I quoted about the once, sincerely and persistently. Then aspire with sincerity. That force you will get. And third, next page. If you have a sincere aspiration to be to the spiritual change in your heart and the soul, heart behind the heart, your psychic being is there. So if you have a sincere aspiration for that, to the spiritual change, where in your heart and the soul, then you will find the way and the guide. The way and the guide. You are newcomer to the place, you don't know where is the way. You have started, you don't know how to go, how to proceed. And the next, nobody is there to guide you. So you hire a guide to move around the city, wherever you have come for this tourist purpose. So there itself you hire a guide, so that he will show you a path, track. He will guide you. Finally, at the end of the day's journey, you will be lifted somewhere near the bus stand or railway station or near the hotel, so that your tour is complete. Almost you have finalized your tour. That is what is required here. If you have a sincere aspiration to the spiritual change in heart and life, spiritual change in heart and life, heart and soul, if for that actually you have a spiritual aspiration, then you will find the way and the guide. Nothing to worry. You don't have to go for any sadhu or a guru anywhere else, because guru is there inside you. The guide is well inside you. The divine guide is there. And outwardly you can find Mother and Sri Aurobindo. You can't find a better guru than that of your guru, that is Sri Aurobindo, your Lord, your Master, your spiritual guru. And here, if you have got the aspiration, sincere aspiration to the spiritual change in your mind, in your heart and soul, naturally you will find a way. And when there is a way, and naturally simultaneously you will find the guide. And Sri Aurobindo still quotes again. If you open yourself on one side, you have got two sides. On one side, you are opening the gates to the truth. In one part, you are opening to the truth, because you know the goal, you know the mark, you know the path, and you are a willing traveler, adventurer. So you are going. And in one part, suppose I am open to the truth. But on another side, because two gates are there already, I have told, in one part, in one way, you are open to the truth. But in another part, in another way, another side, constantly opening the gates to the hostile forces. Here to the truth, here to the light, here to the consciousness, here to the force. All these are all supreme or delights or divines. But in another part, just you are opening the gate, you are opening the gates to the hostile forces. So both contrariety are there. You are open to the adverse, just contraries, dualities. In one side you are open to the truth, another side you are opening to the opening the gates to the hostile forces. These are also coming and these are also coming. Then it is vain to expect that the divine grace will abide with you. Definitely it will be a grand failure for you. You will be doing, and you will be thinking that I am 50 years in this mark, and I know the track, I am reading, I am going on a very interesting manner. But thing is that you are the cause of your own failure. Nobody is going to harm you. you are the cause of your own failure, because in one side you are very much prompt, you are opening yourself to the truth, and on another side contrary, just to the hostile process, the negative process. So in that place, don't imagine that you will it will be vain to expect that the divine grace will abide with you. If there is no grace, how can you be able to surmount the difficulties and reaching finally at your goal? Definitely no. And you will be sick. You don't have to blame anybody for that. Actually, you have to everything. You have to blame yourself. You are the root cause of your whole failure. Nobody is trying to push you into the failure or into the red face of the failure. But thing is that you have been pushed forward, because you don't know really what you are going to do and how to do it. And even knowingly, I will tell you, you are accepting your failure in another way. Thank you for now. Next class we will go for the next part of discussion. Thank you for now. Bande Mataram.